is here continuing our Bethlehem Lights mini celebration here. So many wonderful ways to get your decor up and running with the highest quality lights and decor from Bethlehem Lights. This is a 6-foot convertible 2-in-1 Garland with LED lights. You're getting 60 LED lights, indoor and outdoor use. It has that handy battery pack. Of course, you can change the setting of the lights, whether you want them to twinkle, whether you want them solid. Up to you. Michelle Stretch is here with us, our home decor expert, to take us through all the details of what looks like, oh, a simple garland, but there is so much to this beautiful piece. Hi, Michelle.
There really is. Hi, Katrina. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for that introduction, too.
Aww.
And I'm on the Bethlehem Lights team with Chad, who you just saw presenting that gorgeous wreath. Same great lighting quality here. And you know what? You might just think, well, that's a beautiful 6-foot Bethlehem Lights garland with high quality molded tips and beautiful greens and that gorgeous lush greenery with those great lights on there. But we have so many different options for lighting on here. You can change this and flip this to those colorful lights as well. Okay, I had a problem on my set here. I just had something fall over.
Did something fall?
Yes, it did, but it's fine. It's how it goes. But you can flip those back to the clear lights here. I didn't have my garland secured up here on the other side, but it's okay. I have one of them hanging up here. But we also have lighting functions like twinkle and glisten on here as well. So here's that twinkle. We have 6 different lighting options on there as well. 4, 6, or 8-hour timer, and you can use this outside. But here's something that we did differently this time, okay? I wanted to just show you. You can convert this 6-foot garland into, I'm going to show you a couple ways to use this. If you want to just separate that and use that on a table or use it on a mantel and make a really cool centerpiece, you could do that if you want. And now you know you have all of that room there in the center. You might not have room on a mantle to put all of your cool decorations if you have that garland up there. And then I wanted to show you too that you can actually separate both of these sides. So let me show you how to do that real quick. They're connected in the center. Now I'm just going to pull these apart. And I want to note that just one of the sides is unlit because we have the battery box on one side. That's okay. If you have fairy lights, you can light that up at home as well, or just use that plain. And then this one is really flexible. So this is kind of like a swag, if you like the look of the swag. And if you need a smaller decoration, I could make a beautiful little centerpiece here too as well. So look how cool that looks as well.
Oh my gosh.
And I can tuck that battery box in. Yeah, so many things you can do with this. It really is a one of a kind, and this is the first time we're doing something like this, so we're really happy to be able to bring that to you.
I love the convertibility. Again, of course, that's why we're calling it that, not just because you can choose if you want the white lights or the colored lights, because I know a lot of families, there's the group who says, no, we want the white lights, the other group who says, no, we want the colored lights. You don't have to alternate or thumb wrestle for it. Instead, depending on your mood or whoever happens to be sitting in the room where these lights are, but you know what, you can change it to work for you. But in addition to that, Michelle, as you showed us, this also can be stretched apart or separated into 2 separate pieces and used in different ways. And I think that's so smart because oftentimes you're not using one garland the same way all the time, or you buy it but you think, okay, like you said, it's not going to fit quite right, or maybe I could use one a little bit shorter. And this gives us the option to kind of have it customized for our own personal needs or decor.
Yeah, it really does. And I love that we did that for you with Bethlehem Lights this time. We've never done this for you before, where we did that convertible. But truly, it's all about that quality greenery, too. It looks like it's fresh from the farm, Katrina.
Yes.
So, you know, we have gorgeous deep greens, and then you see those molded tips that are nice and long on there. They're a little bit lighter, so it looks really realistic. There we're using the 6-foot right on the center of the table, and I put my 2 pieces back together again. But remember, you can do that color flip. You can flip that to those beautiful lights, and there's 5 jewel tones there. You can have a super bright option. There's a great look at the battery box, and it's attached. That's super bright there on the end. So you can make these lights even brighter. And they are gorgeous lights that look like plug-in incandescent lights. We have a 4, 6, or 8 hour timer on each one of these, so you don't have to turn on the lights every single night. They will come on for you. There's that color flip. So if you're thinking, oh, I love the multicolored lights one day or in one room, and I love the clear lights on another day in another room, you can change that anytime you want. And then we have all those beautiful twinkle and glisten functions on each one. Loaded up 4.5 months of battery life on that 6-hour timer when you put a fresh set of 2C batteries in there. So 60 lights in all as well. And they are those gorgeous, beautiful, they're LED lights. And I heard you talking about LED lights earlier, that they are always cool to the touch, but they
Yes.
have that beautiful warmth about them. They're not that stark white lighting. And then, of course, those beautiful jewel tones with that those gorgeous, colorful lights as well.
And as you said, that super bright option, but they are
Yeah.
good for indoors or outdoors, which I find
Yes.
so important, because I often am looking, a lot of people don't necessarily have outdoor plugs, or maybe you want to put a beautiful garland around your mailbox. Well, you don't have anywhere to plug it in. So I love that you're giving us this beautiful look, the timer option, but also something that is self-contained with that battery pack. So it gives, I think, so many more options to decorate outside as well as inside.
Oh, it really does. And it's super pliable too. I saw you were feeling that there on the mantle, and you can really bend this any way you want. Sometimes with garland, there'll be a very stiff backing.
That's a good
This
point.
one can, this one can loop around columns. You can put this, on the top of a bed frame. I just separated
that's
mine
pretty.
again, and I just made this little centerpiece. If you have some great decorations in your own home that you wanted to put in the center, see, I spread that apart. That's part of that convertibility that we mentioned. You can also take those apart, remember, too, to create 2 3-foot flags, one lit with 30 lights and the other would be unlit. So you could use your fairy lights on there, or just use it unlit, or maybe a creche scene or something in a bedroom or on your mantle, but outside as well.
I like your idea on a bed frame. So pretty. I want to come to your house for Christmas to see what you did. All right.
You know what? Come on over.
Awesome. I'll bring the wine. Okay. 6-foot convertible, 2-in-1 garland with our LED lights, H229670. Michelle, thank you so much. And I'll see you when I knock on your door. Just kidding. All right. So we are going to take a quick break.